Salmonan, guys. As the I think this is probably one of the last videos that I make on this topic, and the topic lena iyangihlekisa. Osisibethu are so confused, guys. Osisibethu are so confused. There's a difference between the type of woman that men just want to smash, dine and dash and leave, and the type of woman that men want a relationship. The mother of his kids, the ones that he wants to marry and spend the rest of his life with. There's two types. There is the Slay Queen vibes. There is Michelle Obama. Amachita. Amachita, when they are busy liking booty on Instagram. Amachita, when they're busy liking chicks that are twerking. Amachita are just looking for smashes there. They're just looking for smashes there. I promise you, if you go to the next 20 guys, and you say, listen, would you marry a type of lady that's like Cardi B? Would you marry a type of lady that's like Meg Thee Stallion or Sexy Red? But no, never. Would you smash? Yes. Would you smash? Yes. Guys, understand this. I've said this time and time again, and it lends itself to what I'm actually about to talk about, in the sense that our sisters are so lost in exactly what the market is looking for that they don't know what they're looking for. I was chatting to a couple of colleagues of mine. They might know who they are if they're watching this. And they were saying that I must hook them up with the boyfriend. It's like, hey, Peter, don't you have a friend or something that you can hook us up with? They're like, oh, sure. So I'm like to them, describe your man to me. Describe your man. It's you know. And again, I'm not saying, Witty, you dictate. And they go, oh, no, someone who's slightly taller than you, Penson. And I was like, here we go again. Every time I ask sisters if I can help them, because to get a person, they describe this unicorn that doesn't exist. They'll say, we're looking for a guy between the ages of 35 and 40, not married, single, no kids, earning 45. I just go, let's do the maths. The average height for a man, 169, black South African man. I'm 177. I'm way above average. So that means if there's 30 million men, we're already half, more. Good, now we're talking about 10 million. Okay, between the ages of 35 and 40, what are you sitting on? 1 million? Guys that are earning 45K and above, that puts them in the top 5% of this country. Boom. So now you've already cut down to 50,000. No kids. A guy who is earning above, who's single, who's good looking, who's this, who's that, who's funny, who's blah, 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 blah. And I listen, I say, sisters, really, you guys have the wrong idea, because you've heard many guys describe their smash. Many men will describe, hey, she's got booty, big titties, small waist. They're describing their smash. But if you go to sit with a real guy and you say, describe your wife to me. When you see your wife, how would you describe your ideal partner? How would you describe? Most gents that I know, they'd be talking about respectful. They'd be talking about a motherly person. They'd be talking about a wholesome. They might be talking about things where it's just internal. Yes, the rapping is important, but it's not as important as females. Every time I've ever asked or been asked by a female to hook them up, they've never, ever spoken to anything internal. They always speak about the money, the height, those type of things. Njalo. But when a guy is saying, hey, bro, is there a girl that I'd like to be in a relationship? What are you looking for in a relationship? Machita will tell you. As long as in bro. If she makes me happy, makes me happy. If she looks after me, she can cook nyana, clean nyana, happy. Intrinsic stuff. Well, besides the cooking and cleaning, intrinsic stuff. Boss is there to stumble into good relationships. They get found, they get hunted, and then when they get into a good relationship, they think they attracted this, or no, you were lost and you were found. You can chat to my partner, she'll tell you all the time. You can chat to my partner's friends and her family, they'll be like, yo, Penson found you, and it's the truth. And how do we know? We just look at your exes. Women will always talk and say they don't want a guy who's like this or who like this. They don't want that. And you look at her exes and you go, what the hell are you talking about? Because the only thing that you've dated are these trash type of guys. The only thing that you've dated is this. Now all of a sudden, when you say, I remember I was doing a talk, and there was a lot of like youngish kids in 19, 20. I'm doing a talk, and one of the guys put up his hand. I remember, I think I've done this video, I've spoken about this. And he's like, question to the ladies. Look, guys, what are you guys looking for in a man? And those ladies were saying the most beautiful things, because obviously it's in front of people. And in front of people, ladies aren't going to say, he must drive this car, he must earn this amount. In front of people, ladies, they know the important parts of relationships. So they'll talk about respectful, humble, intelligent, funny. They'll talk about those things in front of people. And once they were done and people clapped and they were like, okay, I put up my hand and I was like, sorry. The ladies that you know, so I'm asking this guy, what type of guys do those ladies date? The ladies that you want, what type of guys do they date? Yes, I'm a fuckboy, I'm a chitanjane, I'm a nose ring, I'm a chitapendinzi. They start describing everything that is opposite of what these ladies say. Because the truth of the matter is, ladies can want whatever they want. But in this world that we live in, I'm a cheater, that shela. It's us that go out there. The best that you guys can do is try and look pretty in a corner. That's it. But we still need to come and hunt. For a lot of ladies, they find it very demeaning for them to go and share. I'm not saying that ladies don't. I'm saying for a lot of them, they prefer a man coming and approaching them first. They prefer the men hunting in this for the relationship versus you chasing after them cheat. So now, if you have to wait, that means you just get the best that comes to you. Think about it. If you as a female are not the one that's hunting, looking for the best options, that means you have to wait to whatever talalas come to you and pick the best out of the talalas that are there. Meanwhile, your list on your vision board is that he must be 2 meters tall, he must have 100 million rand cash, he must have 0 kids, he must be 38, he must be six-pack. Lapho wena isidudla, lapho wena umubi, lapho wena una next. Yo, I was talking I was talking to this one lady. I nearly described her. She was gonna pick out exactly what I'm talking about. And she's single. And she's talking about her relationship. And she was saying that she'd never date a guy who doesn't have a six-pack. This lady is obese, guys. And she says these things, and I'm looking at her. I'm like, Siswami, you're a sizzling 2 at best. In her mind, she thinks that she's a 6. Because this thing about women being delusional, women, if you ask the average woman, hey, where do you think you're at? They'll say they're an 8. If you ask a below average woman who's a 3, they'll tell you that they're a 6. Women just ababoni, man. And because in their mind, I am so beautiful, I am so this, I'm so that. Where in their mind, they think that they're a 7. The reality of the dating market, because us men, we set the market because we're the ones that go and hunt. In their mind, they think they're a 7. And they're so confused why they're always approached by 4s. They're so confused. Why? Why always 4s just always coming to me? Why are 4s always coming to me? They're shocked why 8s and 9s aren't approaching them. Because the reality is that 8 and 9 guys don't see you as on their level. They don't. They might see you for a smash. Because guys, when it comes to smash, guys will smash a 1. Guys will smash a 0 out of 10 for a smash. Use them as an ejaculation hole, use them as a cum dump, whatever. But in terms of relationship, men are cock-picky when it comes to relationship. Men and relationship, because they know the sacrifice. They know what's now it's on their shoulders. But in terms of smashing, just because you're a 4 and you've been smashed by 8s, doesn't mean relationship-wise, you're an 8. You just have that puntang between your legs. That's it. They want that, they're done, bye. And they'll call you up whenever they need it. Hey, sorry, hey man, what's that? Which is just there, smash, vibe. That's not a relationship from you. There's nothing that you can give him. You can't give him, you can't increase his social upgrade in any way. So why would he be with you? Guys, come on, man. Be fair. Ask yourself, as a sister, you say, okay, Sharp, what is the dating market looking for in terms of men? Not in terms of smashing. Smashing, dating market. What are men looking for in dating? They're looking for a nurture. They're looking for a person who's respectful. They're looking for loving. They're looking for a great body. They're looking for a great personality. Then you start analyzing yourself. Okay, in terms of being a follower. Just off the bat, before I find this perfect man who can lead me. No, where am I off the bat? Okay, I'm a 4 because I'm very strong-minded. I'm okay, great, that's who I am. Body-wise, where am I? Honestly, if Beyonce's a 10, where am I? Okay, ulizo. So you're sitting there at Buma 2, sharp. Then you do that whole thing, but I can cook, I can clean. So you can bring other dynamics. That's why you see these chubby girls, they're in great relationships. Great relationships because they bring in other factors. They know where they are and they target their people. When I go to my chance and I say, hey, bro, what are you in the dating market out of 10? Most of my chance will say, I'm a 5. That would mean I know what a guy has a great job. Guy is no kids, no baby mama drama. Guy is focused, he's this, he's ambitious, he plays sports, but he still sees himself humbly at a 5-6. Whereas when I take a sister who earns the exact same salary as him, who has no child or baby daddy drama, who is insane, she sees herself as a 9. Abang. I Moses bit. Please understand. Do me a favor. Look at your Instagram, because your Instagram or your whatever, your TikTok is you presenting yourself to the world. If you are presenting a hoe to the world, understand men will come to you with hoe tendencies. If you present yourself as a person who's always fine dining, always traveling, popping bottles, that type of expensive type of girlfriend, guys then who can afford that will approach. Guys who can't will move back. Guys who want something wholesome won't approach you. Tina, guys like us, we approach people's Instagram, the ones that post their families, the women that are sitting there reading a book, that have maybe a glass of wine every now and again, that they're with their friends, they're having a picnic, they're going for a hike, they're there at gym, a wholesome picture, because that's the only thing that we have to look into your life. And if all you post is your ass shots, if all you post is you partying, I don't want a relationship with that. I want to smash that, but I don't want a relationship with that. I want a relationship with someone wholesome, someone who can turn my house into a home. Anyway, something to think about. Let me know what you guys think about. If you disagree. But ngiyakutshela ukuthi abaningi abadisagree abasingile. Bahluleka nje ukuthola indoda, bahluleka ukuthola umendo. And that's just what it is. And then you go out there and you blame the world. Hard truths, guys. Share if you think that there's anyone who can benefit from this. Subscribe, hit that notification bell. Have yourselves a fantastic day. Sharp, guys.